What's up, everybody? VPB Money Man here. Just like the thumbnail says, my job is to help you build your wealth. As you see, I'm at work, downpouring, about to start my shift, and people will always tell you the working class people are the sucker, the working class people are stupid, and then they'll go into trying to sell you their class, their Discord, their Patreon on how you can be financially free. But without your income, how do you even purchase their classes that don't work? You see, there's a stigma going around on YouTube where a lot of these scammers and grifters, their whole ideology is to pump false information to you to keep you uneducated. They're going to show you everything in the world on why you should not be working hard, why you should not be building your income when your income is your number one wealth building tool. And a lot of times, a lot of people not only lose money with investing, they lose money with making horrible decisions. What tends to happen is these people leave me comments like this. I'm not even gonna block their names out anymore because they're just stupid, they're misinformed, and they don't wanna be educated. They just wanna lose money nonstop. Now, you see how this person says, trade the market you're in. His portfolio is up over 14%. You got to watch the news and pretty much trade on what's going on in the markets. That is the worst thing you can do. And I'm going to show you how people like this end up buying cars like this, and because they don't understand money. Now, this person is saying, watch the news, trade the market you're in, because I'm sure they watch videos like this with thumbnails of people showing you or trying to show you how to become a millionaire with low effort. I found that in the archives. People referring to Bible scriptures saying you're going to be millionaires. People who do not have jobs are telling you how to live, how not to live paycheck to paycheck, but this person doesn't even have a job. You got people up here that look like this guy with no shirt. He's going to tell you what stocks to buy. They get their information from people like that. Where if you educated yourself, you would know that your little 14%, you're actually underperforming the S&P 500 FXAIX from Fidelity. And I do absolutely nothing. Now, losing money with buying cars and losing money with trading, all of that goes hand in hand. And then when this person is 55, 60 years old, they have $10,000 in their retirement account and they start to panic and they get more riskier buying, you know, the new hottest crypto that will probably be out by then. But this is why I make my videos, and this is why I chose to make videos sporadically, is because people don't want to be informed. A lot of people want to stay stuck, they want to stay stupid, they want to stay uneducated, and they want to keep listening to people who can promise them riches and wealth, when in reality, that's so far from the truth. I want to tell you something, and I want to honestly be straight up with you. This vest was worn by my mother for about 25 years. She was a crossing guard. She retired on a policeman's pension. And God rest her soul, she was retired for almost 20 years enjoying working hard and having a pension. A lot of people and a lot of these influencers up here will say pensions aren't going to always be here. Pensions are, they could disappear. And they're absolutely right. But what they're not telling you is, if you're smart with your money and not buying brand new cars and not making horrible decisions, let's put that back up there, of buying a $70,000 Hellcat, and if the person does the math on this, you'll see somebody's about to purchase this, they're actually paying almost $100,000 in the long run. Meaning, when they go to trade it in, they still owe the bank. It's not what, you don't owe just what you paid for the car. You owe what you owe the bank. Meaning, if you owe the bank $100,000 and the car is worth $60,000, you're on the hook for $40,000. So that's how you're underwater, where you could be paying $80,000 for your next car, and it could be a Camry, because you're on the hook for that. If you total that car and you don't have gap insurance, or even if you do have gap insurance, they're only gonna cover what that car is worth through Kelley Blue Book. It's not gonna cover what you got robbed for. When you got a lot of people up here that are selling Discords, selling Patreons, they're not financially free, because once they start their video, they're either going to tell you what they're advertising in the beginning, the middle, of the end. They can't say what they really want to say because they have sponsors that they have to listen to. That is the beauty of being a small channel, and that is the beauty of being financially free, where if I ever get sponsors, I can pick the sponsors that I want, that I can speak freely, and that will allow me to speak freely. How are you financially free when you got to watch what you say to people? When you got to constantly put disclaimers up? You got to constantly say, I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold. I'm not telling you to buy this. I just want to give you the facts. A lot of people in these communities, they consume the most useless information that's out there that will never benefit them in this world. They consume information that will keep them stuck in these situations that they will pass away broke, their kids will pass away broke, their kids, and so on and so on, until somebody else takes the reins and say, we really need to educate ourselves. This is why I took a step back from making videos, because no matter how much evidence you put up there, people will always want to stay ignorant, and they want to stay uneducated. This is why I make videos for my subscribers and for the people who want to change their lives. I don't make videos for everyone up there, because everybody up there does not want to change. This person literally commented on a video where I said, if you lost money with Keenan Grace and Larry Jones, and they did lose money because they're down, you technically have lost money. You're underperforming. Imagine 10, 15, 20, 30 years of underperforming. Imagine how much money you left on the table. So people could say working a job is pointless, but how do you put food on the table? Professional day traders end up quitting after 6 months, and the majority, if you go to Google and just type in, is day trading profitable? Google will tell you itself that the majority of day traders do not make money. It's not profitable. It's risky. After taxes, people don't understand, when you're jumping in and out of stocks, you're selling stocks. Even if you sell it at a profit, it's at short-term capital gains, meaning you're paying more taxes. This only benefits the unemployed, and well, that's my whole point. If you're unemployed, you're never going to get to where you want to go. So I make my videos for the people who want to change their lives and really want to get out of poverty and really spread the knowledge to the younger generation of people who are in their family. I don't stress. I don't have to day trade. I don't got to watch the news. I don't got to worry about CPI reports. I don't got to worry about FOMC meetings and Jackson Hole meetings. I don't worry about none of that. I sleep good and just dollar cost average every month. And if the market drops 5%, I got a little cash on the sidelines. I'll throw a little extra in. If it drops another 5%, I'll throw a little more. But in the long term, you'll see these people will underperform, and they will buy expensive cars, and they will continue the process of what their parents did, buying lottery tickets and gambling, and their grandparents. It's a repetitive cycle. So if you want to change your life, think about subscribing, joining the channel. No regrets. Get it.